Welcome to my staples, everyone. I'm the Chocobo Keeper, and we are continuing our adventure for Shadow of the Colossus. We just defeated Celosia, one of my top 5 most hated colossi, and if you were here at the last episode, you can see why. If you were not, go ahead and look at it, and watch the infuriating battle that took way too long. We are off to Pelagia. He is over here. If you can see... Let me get a little bit closer. But there are a couple bridges. You want to take the left or the rightmost one. Basically, you don't want to... If you see Quadratus, you've gone too far. But you kind of see... Oh, hold on. Okay. We gotta cross this bridge first. Also, loving the waterfall physics. Look at that. Oh, I love water physics. Now, unfortunately, you can't get down there without dying. So, don't do it. For some reason, the game actually takes real life stuff into account. Like, if you fall too far onto water, it's basically like hitting concrete. You're gonna be hurting the next day. But do you see that gate? I guess, yeah, it could be considered a gate, but those like little archways with the waterfall, that's where we're headed. Oh, this will be your first time going into a forest. I'm so excited. There's another time we'll be going into a forest. I think that's actually the second forest is where the last Guardian Easter egg is. So I'll have to check that out when we go there. Yeah. I like Pelagia. I can't wait. I was so excited when he was next. I can't wait for you to see him. His original form versus his remake form. Oh god, it's just... it's so nice. Or maybe it's in here. Is the Easter egg in here? Yeah. It's not like anything can really kill us except for ourselves, so there's no harm in trying. Or looking. For some reason, Aggro does not like foresty terrain, so he kind of does a trot the whole way. But hey, you know. Horses do what horses do. I know, I don't think it's this. Okay, it'll be a lot faster if I just drive. Sorry, Aggro. Yeah, it's in the second forest for sure. Look how deep this cavern goes. Like, I don't even think you could... I don't think that's even water at the bottom. I think that's just straight rock. At the bottom, so yeah, let's not do that. Oh, wait, here's a rock formation. It's like a little cave. And I'm tripping over this tiny rock. What kind of adventurer am I? Okay, well, I believe Wander is a gatherer or a hunter. He's not a warrior, because... Who holds a sword like that? Like, hand on hip, like, ah. And then when he runs, like, look at his sword flippy-floppeting. If I can get it right. Like, look at that. His horse is all like, flip, 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 flip. Like, no. And then when he swings, it's just wild. And it's one-handed. It's just, his technique is bad. And he doesn't lead with his dominant foot. It's just, no. He's doing all the wrong things. Yeah. And Aggro's legs do really weird things just then and there. So it is the second forest. for the little Easter egg. So next time we are headed that way, I will gladly show you where it is. It's just so pretty. Now, in Quadratus's arena, I think it's Quadratus, there's that lake, right? Well, water has to come from somewhere. There is actually an output. You can actually see very small archways leading out to the ocean. Huh. Odd. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Sorry, I thought there was more to it. But you can't get to it. If you try climbing down that waterfall, you die. Jesus, I thought I was going to plummet on the wrong side of that waterfall. Now, the fun thing about this is I'm not going to do it. But if you jump too close to the edge of the waterfall, you will not be able to swim away because the force of the waterfall will take you with. There's no escaping it. So I thought that was a really neat touch. Whoop! Squish. I seem to think that we move faster while we're underwater. We don't have to worry about a water warning on this one because we fight the Colossus above water, but just to show you how big Pelagia is. Holy shit. He's huge. Because you obviously can't see the bottom of this lake. Oh shit, I'm almost... Oh, so I was going to drown myself. But let's just look at Pelagia real quick. Oh, there's so much more detail to him. I love it. Sorry, I just love the water arenas just because of the effects. He's huge! Like, look how big this fucker is. You can't even see... Like, you can see his shoulders. That's it. But, since we're paused, and he's looking at us, the original Pelagia, just plain stone, you knew he was stone. There was no moss on his shoulders like the little other stuff, like you can see. His faceplate was plain. The stones were just... There was no details to the stones. They completely glowed blue. His tusks were just solid blue. The PlayStation 3... Pretty much the same for the body, but they changed the head, gave it a little bit more detail, made it more rock-like than just plain glowing crystals. And his eyes, or the tusks, I guess, it was like half stone, half blue crystal, like the tips were the blue. And this one, you can see how much work they put into him. It's just... I love it. I love it. Now, trick for him, because he also shoots lightning seed. It can't hit you under the water. It's like the bullets and arrows. Their velocity is slowed down in the water, but you are immune to its lightning, which is great because you saw what happened with Bassaron and Kuromori, how they almost one-shot me. So you want to climb up, and the nice thing is you can kind of cheat and just jump up his back. And you can even do that while he's shaking. You just gotta time your jumps and jump in the right direction. But see these guys? Oh boy. That's why I like the little water spikes flying around and splashing. Basically what you want to do is smack! And smack! Sometimes he doesn't go the way you want him to. Like I said straight and he didn't go that way. But since we're close, you jump and you hide. And this is how big he is. He's gonna do that. Okay, you see his elbows? You don't see that in the water. That's how tall this guy is. And then you look down and you still don't see his bottom legs. You don't know what his bottom half looks like. It's so cool. I love it. So this is I like Pelagia. He's simple. Oh, get one more stab in. Oh god. You don't want to be underneath him because that's pretty much this. Alright, we're just gonna go for this one. Yeah, I think you can actually see the water. Yeah, look at the water flow. Look at the water currents at the top. Come on. We're almost there. Get out of the water! That is the one thing they did not fix was the camera angles. You would think that they would be able to fix the camera AI, and they didn't. That's my one big complaint. Like, they even had issues in Ico, which I know they didn't even touch. And then the Last Guardian, I think, was okay. Come on, turn around, you big bitch. No, really. God, I hate it when things don't do what I tell them. I told my mom, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen when I have kids. Because I hope I have kids. Maybe. I don't know. That's a long way off. But I have issues with people telling authoritative figures no. Like, if I tell you to do something, you, like, I'm not saying it, like, just to be bossy. I'm telling you, hey, I'm telling you this because I know better. I've done this before. His name is and it just irritates me. Like when I hear a child in the store just losing their shit because they're not getting their way, that just drives me insane. And they're like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. It's like, no, you smack your kid. Like, my mom was all like, do you need to use the restroom or do you want me to take you to the bathroom? I was one of those kids, and you know what? She could count on one, I think it was like 3 times. she did that. And you know what? I was fine. When I acted up. Yeah, that's... Yeah, he does that too, so you gotta find a platform to stab him on. But, you know, I was disciplined. If I did something bad, I had my hand smacked or my butt smacked. Especially if we were out in public. So, when I hear these kids just losing their shit, it just grinds my nerve. Or when I hear, Karens telling people off because they didn't do what their child wanted. It's like, well, Karen, maybe if you raised your kid better, we wouldn't have this issue, would we? Sorry for the people that are actually named Karens, but it just so happened that the person that started all this was named Karen, unfortunately. So I'm sorry about that. Nothing the real Karens, like the real nice people, the nice Karens. I'm really sorry that you're putting that stigma. But you have these. It just. Ugh. I like how I went from people that don't listen to authoritative figures, went on a rant from that to apologizing for being, for throwing out stereotypes. But, yeah, I mean, sorry about that. I went on a rant. And if you guys need a rant about anything, feel free in the comments below. I'm sure that people will be like, oh my gosh, I can totally relate, or I can't relate, but I had a friend that was in this position, and this is how she, dealt with the problem. Help each other out. It takes 2 seconds to do this. Just remember that. It takes 2 seconds. And I'm back again. My coffee. Yes. There we go. Alright. But yeah, that's only half his size. Because he can stand at the bottom of the lake. Waves! Tidal waves! Woo! And then you actually bounce with the waves. Like, you actually get stuck underneath it. I thought that was cool. Sorry, my cat is in my lap, and I don't know if you can hear him purr as I talk or whatnot, but he likes to knead, which I don't care. But sometimes he gets overzealous with it, and he puts his claws out too far, and it starts, like, poking into my leg, and I don't like it. Because, I never give my cats any love or attention. It's not like he lays on my head. Ooh, well. I see you, cat. Chill. But yeah, he lays on my head, and I give him treats and wet food, and I love him. He's a very cuddly cat. He's a Maine Coon. Maine Coon Himalayan mix. These are the people from our village. As you can see, these are warriors. They don't have danglies on them. Only a little more to go. But yeah, see how they have armor on, they have more clothes. Those are the warriors. We don't have that. But yes, my cat's very needy at times. He's been needy pretty often. I don't know why. It's like we have morning cuddles and then before bed cuddles. dick and I don't even have one. I love him to pieces, though, don't get me wrong. We are officially 75% through the game. Because we have defeated 12 Colossi. Next is the vast desert lands. A giant trail drifts toward the sky. Thou art not alone. I know I'm not alone. I have Aggro. Aggro's my main home slice. He's my buddy. He's my bestie. I am ending the episode here. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Please leave your likes, comments, even dislikes down below. And don't forget to subscribe so that we always know what is going on and when my next videos come up. I hope to catch you all in the next video. Bye!